Hello everybody and welcome to our challenge number 5, I believe. So today we're going to try to do variation work towards side plank. So we're going to engage the obliques, which wraps around the abdomen, the sides. So to start with, we come into an easy pose with our legs crossed. Sit nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Going to place our hands on our knees just to warm up and to bring our awareness to the core and the side, the obliques. So we're going just to do a torso rotation. So let's bring it to the right side, the torso forward, side and back as you arch your back. Let's do a couple of more rounds. Again, back, forward, to the side, and center, and then we're going to do the opposite way, this same thing. So really rotate the torso, back, forward and round. And let's do one more, and back to the center, lengthen through the spine. Let's come to our side, sitting with the knees bent. Going to lengthen through the spine first. And we're going to take a side stretch before we actually work into the core. So I'll turn forward again. So taking the right hand to the side, taking the opposite arm across, stretch. So making a space and the right side of the torso. Left side, sorry. So make sure you don't lock the shoulder. Let's do this opposite side. So rest the left hand to the side, relax the shoulder and bring the opposite arm. And then slowly release. Now back with your feet hip apart. So as we sit tall in a boat pose, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to place our hands on our knees and make like a C shape. So really what we're focusing on bringing awareness into shortening the distance from our pubic bone to the rib cage. And then lengthen to lift the chest. And this time we're going to twist slightly to the right side and then do this C shape, sort of with our spine. Place our hands, support just with the back of your head, and then twist slightly more, opening through the chest to the side. Returning not all the way to the center, just to the side where we started, and then opening through the chest. One more time, and opening. Back to the center, lengthen through the spine. We're going to do this opposite way. So lengthen through the spine first, twisting slightly and then making the C shape to really work into our obliques. And then taking our hands, support the back of our head, and then twisting, opening the chest, back to where we started, opening again, back to where we started, so not all the way to the center, and opening again. Releasing, lengthening through the spine, and back. Now we're going to come onto our back, raise both our legs. Now it's important that we press the low back down, so there is no gap here. So low back pressed, reach with our hands so we lift the shoulders slightly. Okay, then we're going to twist to the side, reaching with our arms, so the low back is pressed. Then as we lower the opposite leg down, we're going to support again our head and twist and lift We're going to alternate and twist to the opposite side. Make sure we're pressing the low back down. So we keep twisting, working our core and the obliques. We can also extend the arm. And then slowly back, raise our both legs. Then we're just going to cross, rest just with the legs, feet together, in a reclining cobbler's pose. Just place your hands on your lower abdomen and just take a moment as you inhale, expand the belly. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale again, expand your belly. And then exhale. Then bring your knees together and making our way onto so I'm coming to the left side. So we're going to do a side plank. So first, before we go anything to do with our legs, our knees, we're going to make sure the alignment is right. So the elbow is straight down from the shoulder. We're not sinking and the elbow is not there or somewhere under our body. So we have a firm. In fact, I can maybe use this. You can always place something, a cushion or a small pillow or a blanket. Okay, so the elbow is straight down. Knees are bent, but the hips are square. So we're going to lift now the hips. So pressing, you can place the hand down on your hip. Make sure the hips are square. So let's do this a couple of times. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. Let's do maybe one more before we do it in different variation. The next one is extending our leg. So one knee bent, lifting the hip again. Let's do 5 times maybe. 3, 4, and 5. Now the most difficult ones, both legs extended, feet are stacked. Hips are square. Make sure you straight down from the shoulder. Let's lift and lower, lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. Let's stay, maybe extend our arm. On to count to 5 breaths. And then slowly release. We're going to just sit on the left side, so knees are bent. We're going to twist first. Place our hand on the opposite knee. Right arm behind. And then twist, raising your left arm, maybe rest behind. Support your head just behind your back of your neck. If you don't want to extend the arm. So really stretching through this side we just worked. Left side. And then slowly release. Now let's do this opposite side. Swing your legs. You don't have to, I'm just gonna, so I'm facing you. Again, make sure your alignment is right. The elbow is straight down from the shoulder. Make sure you're not sinking, so really lengthen. Stack your knees together. Hips are square. And then just, we're aiming for 5 lifts. Lifting the hips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then extending the leg. So single leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And both legs extended. Stack your feet together. Hips are square. Make sure you check your alignment. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your arm. Find it more difficult this side. And then release. Okay. Bend your knees. Come up to a stretch. So we're twisting first, placing our hand on the opposite knee. And then stretching the right side this time. You can place your hand on the opposite knee. You can just rest the hand behind. Just stretching this side, the right side. And then release. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that was useful for you to try, and see you next time. Thank you.